What is going on, everybody? Nitro Freak here, back with another an hour, and I'm trying to get this fucking thing to work. Back with another Ranting hour. It is people with bad hygiene. Now, this is an interesting one because today, in particular, out of all days, I was gonna do a Ranting hour. I saw some of the most disgusting, nastiest, vilest things I could ever see in my lifetime. First of all, I am drinking this. I'm drinking Bang. This is not a sponsor, by the way. I'm drinking Bang because this stuff kicks ass. It's better than Red Bull. It's better than anything else. This stuff has 0 calories and 0 sugar, and it's great. And it keeps me up, wake at night, and keeps me alive. So there we go. And as that's being said, what is going on, everybody? So this is about people with bad hygiene. Now, I am one of the biggest germaphobes on the face of the earth. I think germs are disgusting. I think this coronavirus still isn't that big of a deal, but a lot of people are getting it, and I do fear that old people will start dying. That sucks. But yeah, that's not good. But the coronavirus, yeah, it just came out of nowhere. I still feel it's man-made, but that's besides the point. I'm one of the biggest germaphobes on the face of the earth, and I saw these kids today going into this pizza shop and literally taking their cell phones. I'm not shitting you. I'm not trying to say this just to say it. Taking their cell phones, literally licking a table, filming it. And I don't know if they posted it online or whatnot, but they licked it and then went outside and God knows where else they went. This is the most vile thing I've ever seen. I just asked myself this question. I was like, why? Why did they just do that? And this is why society today is fucked up. Not only did I see that today in front of my own very eyes, I saw this guy on social media go to CVS Pharmacy or wherever it was, and he's like, hey guys, check this out. Sticks out his tongue, his full ass tongue, and licks all of the deodorants. He just licks it down a row. And he's like, yeah, coronavirus isn't going to get me. Ha, 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 ha. Bitch, I hope you get it and I hope you're in the hospital for 4 months. That is the most disgusting, vile thing ever. Imagine going to pick up a deodorant stick and someone put their disgusting mouth all over it. This guy should be thrown in jail and thrown next to people that have coronavirus already and are suffering. That is the most disgusting, vile shit I've seen ever. It's almost as bad as licking ice cream and putting it back in, or taking a scoop out with your bare ass, dirty ass hands that you're probably shoving your ass, and then putting it back into the fridge. It's gross. People with bad hygiene I don't get people that don't wash their hands, just don't take showers. It's like everyone should have a shower. Everyone should have at least a bath. Now, I personally don't believe in baths because, and I have a theory about this. I don't believe in baths because you're literally going into the bath, you're getting dirt off, but it's sitting there. It's sitting there in the bath. So when you get up, it just falls right back on you. No? Like, I mean, that's a theory of mine I've always had. That's why I don't really believe in baths, because the point is to clean yourself off. And as you're getting out of the bathtub, it literally goes back on you. So it literally makes no sense to me. So I've always had that theory about people taking baths over showers and bubble baths and stuff like that. I just don't get people that take baths over showers because it makes no sense to me. But if anyone takes baths over showers, say it in the comment section. I don't really understand it. It's just gross. I feel like people should be smarter today, nowadays, now that this virus is in play. But that it's a little weird to me. But with that being said, that is not the nastiest shit I've seen. The nastiest shit I've seen was these parents the other day. These parents were with their kids outside, all right? And I think they were walking their oh god, I don't even want to talk about this. I think they were walking their dog. Yeah, they were walking their dog. And the kid was about 4 years old, I would have to say. The kid was 4 years old. He was following the dog. The dog took a shit right on the ground. The kid picked up the shit and started running with it. No, he did not eat it. That would have just went way off topic because that would have been completely made up. He picks up the shit, starts running with it in his hand, and his mom's like, "Put that down." Literally just says, "Put that down." Like, she doesn't scold him. She doesn't do anything. Mind you, there was like a group of 10 people, so they're not social distancing, fucking selfish motherfuckers. They're not social distancing. It's bad enough already, but this mom does not scold her child for picking up shit and walking with it. This world is just completely fucked up right now, and I just don't understand why. Some people just cannot be parents. Like, they literally cannot be parents. It's just the most disgusting, ridiculous things that I'm seeing on social media and everywhere I go now. I just want to work. I want to do my job. I'm out on the town. I'm out on the town doing my job because you know what? My job's essential. And thank God it's essential because I'm still making money and I'm saving up. And, when all this gets lifted, I'll be a rich man. So that's a good thing. But I don't want to see this fucking bullshit. Like, I'll give you another example. Today, I was in this in my restaurant, and you know how it's supposed to be takeout, and delivery only. Well, these two Polish people, because I'm near Polak part of Trenton, these two Polish people decide to eat inside, and my boss, who literally likes to say no to no anybody, he doesn't like to say no to people because he doesn't like to piss people off because he wants them to come back. He's like, if I get a ticket for my business because you guys are here, you're paying for it. That's all he said. Now, mind you, I stopped getting into my boss's business a long time ago because I realized that it's not my business. But if it was my business, I would have told those two people to pick their shit up and get the fuck out of the restaurant, because you know what? That is such a big health hazard. Like, people don't understand this. Like, I'm not the biggest I'm into conspiracy theories. I feel like this virus was man-made, but I feel like you should be listening to what the government's saying right now, because yes, this virus is contagious and it causes a lot of germs, and yes, you can get sick for a long amount of time and then we'll be in the shit even more. So why not just comply with what the government's saying so this ends quickly? Like, this is something I don't get. And if you're eating inside the restaurant when they tell you not to, you're just the biggest jerk off and you deserve to get punched in the face. Like, I just hope people start getting into fights. I hope people start breaking people's jaws. Like, I'm not even joking, because I want this shit to be done. If my fucking ass cannot go to a bar and drink a shot of vodka, your ass should be inside. I'm sorry. I'm inside the whole weekend, all right? I work Monday through Friday, but after Friday, I'm inside. I'm watching movies. I already have my fucking playlist of what I'm going to watch this weekend, all right? I can't go to the bar. I'm the biggest extrovert on the face of the earth. I cannot be inside whatsoever, all right? Those moments on the weekend, I like to spend with friends and family, but more so friends because I like to go out to the bars and stuff like that. I've literally not drank anything in 3 weeks. Listen, that's a big step up for me because I used to be the biggest alcoholic. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I'm not even gonna front it. You guys know that I did drunk videos and stuff like that. I've lost a lot of weight from not drinking. Drinking's really bad for you, but I'm Irish, so I drink. Okay, so when I can't go to the bar and have a shot of vodka, why do these motherfuckers get to socialize outside in big groups? I don't get that. I honestly think a national lockdown should be in place soon, because I'm sick and tired of seeing these pukey little spoiled brat teenagers outside with their friends. And I can't see my friends, who I consider family. I fucking hate that. Like, I despise that. I'd be driving around, I see these groups, and the government's like, social distances, social distancing, and I can't go out to a bar with my friends. Like, Rob is in the comments section. I used to go out to the bar with him all the time. I can't even go get a drink at Bill's. I can't do that. Like, I have to stay inside. Like, granted, I love my mom, but I have to stay inside and watch fucking Fox News all the time with my mom because I can't go outside. It's so boring. Like, I mean, I'm young. I'm 27 years old. All right. Yes, 27's young. Yeah, I feel like you're young up until the age of at least 35, to be honest with you, when it comes to social activity. So I need to be outside. All right. And the fact that I'm inside and there's no sports on, I'm going to watch every single movie on the face of the fucking earth by the time this is done. Yes, I'm not going to say I hate my life, but my life isn't what it used to be, and I don't really like it. So I want this to hurry up. I want this virus to get out so people stop complaining, stop saying stay at home, because it's so annoying every single day. It's like, you need to stay at home because this virus needs to end. So stay at home. Bitch, I can't stay at home. I work. All right? Stay at home yourself. Shut up. But that's besides the point. It's just, people, just wash your hands, wash your ass. It's just so fucking gross dealing with people sometimes. But with that being said, I ranted about this for a good 10 minutes. So thank you guys so much for hopefully enjoying it. I don't know. I was really bored today and I had a lot of thoughts in my head and I saw a lot of things. So I just had to rant there. But yeah, for the most part, right now everything sucks. So with that being said, do me a favor and hit that thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel if you're not already, and let's hear your side of the story because I already told you mine for the first 10 minutes. So we are going into the comment section and checking this out. This is Hygiene 101. These nuts, there you go. Hygiene 101. Always a negative topic? No, not necessarily. The crowd usually likes a negative topic, and it's easy to talk about a negative topic, but I don't vote on these, brother. That is my comment section voting on these. Bell says, "What up? What's up?" He called me by my name. My name's in the comment. My name's in the title. What's up, Abel? So I'm Freak. What's up? They're just clout chasers. Yeah, I hope they get thrown in jail and locked into locked in with like the most ruthless killers on the face of the earth. They're disgusting. Sean Maz, hey Nitro, hey, what's up, Sean? What's up, Sony? Yeah, saw people looking Ice Cream Society is stupid. Rice Man says, yep, they are. Apparently, we're talking about. I'm not talking Eagles tonight. This is just ranting hour. Yeah, I'll talk Eagles during the weekend when I'm on stream for 3 hours. Disgusted Nitro. Yeah, it's gross. It's absolutely gross, Sonny. These people are absolutely pathetic, and they don't know what to do with their lives. They don't make money. They leech off people. They have welfare. They stay at home, play video games. Don't wipe off the controller when they're done. It's just so gross. They're the same. They're the same people that when you're in the chat rooms. Or no, when you're in the waiting rooms for the game to start, they're like the people that talk the most shit on the microphones, like on Xbox Live. They're like, "Hey, you fucking suck," and most of them say the N word like it's no big deal. Like they just shout it out, And I'm like, yeah, these people would not say it to people's face because that would be really fucking horrible. Yeah, it's just a different world. That's when I used to play video games, and I don't really play video games anymore because I grew up and I'm not a kid anymore. But the waiting rooms for like Xbox and PS3 when I used to play online were just some of the more hazardous things I've ever dealt with. And this was in middle school. This wasn't even in high school. This was in middle school, and I don't understand. I don't understand these kids, man. I really don't. Side question, but do you think my Giants are on the come up? Yeah, I do. Fly Goes Fly TV says, "What the fuck?" Yeah, it's crazy shit, man. Like people are disgusting. They really are. Like people, like I see people eating their slices of pizza. Now, granted, eating a slice of pizza shouldn't be that hard. You got to understand that, all right? Eating a slice of pizza shouldn't be that hard. But people, you usually fold it like a normal human being. But some of these people like to grab their slices, rip it up with their hands, and then shove it in their mouth. And these are multiple people. These aren't just like I haven't seen this one time. I've seen this at least 5 times since I started working there. Like, can you not eat a slice of pizza normally? Some people, I'd rather watch people cut their pizza, like literally knife and fork, cut it, than rip it in half with their own bare hands. Like, it's like, like what the fuck is that? Like, it's just gross. Rob says, "Hygiene, yeah, I think the world is fucked regardless who the president is." That depends. It depends. Humanity's kind of stupid right now. I've had to work all week too. Yeah. Hey, Will, listen. I am a big worker. All right. I love working. I could not live without working. All right. I like to have my time off, but I like to have money in the bank to have my time off. I like to have a lot of money in my bank to have some time off. So when I go on vacation, I know that I'm secure. I also like to work. I'm driven. I want to have my own business one day. So I had to work. I was working the whole week. It was a big money day for me today. And I had a great day today. I really did. But you can't get away from these people that are just absolute schmucks and they can't. It's like a different universe. It really is. I actually like to smell man's shit. I don't like other people's shit smell, though. That's an interesting comment. That's an interesting comment. I'm gonna have no comment on that one, but it's an interesting one. Just facing Kyle, you're an ass. I mean, some people say that. I mean, I see myself as a genuinely nice guy. Like, some of you guys might laugh at that, but I see myself as a genuinely nice guy. And some things I hold back, but other things I can't. Some things I just need to let out, or else it will just kill me inside. And some things that I do let out, people have big problem with it, and they remember that over all the good things I did. And I'm pretty sure it's happened more than once, and I'm pretty sure you could think of a time where it has happened. But for the most part, I'm a really caring guy. I give back. If someone gives me something for free, I always reimburse them. I'm never someone that really takes stuff for free and doesn't give back. I'm a very nice guy. I give people chances all the time. It doesn't, but if people fuck with me, then I'm just gonna give it back to them. It's just how it is. What up, pal? It's been a while, but I'm here. Hey, what's up, Mal? How are you doing? People like that are only gonna cause us to last longer. Yeah, because they're fucking idiots. Just get a bottle of vodka and take it home. See, that's the thing, though. I don't just take a bottle of vodka from a liquor store because I end up getting the shittiest kind because I don't believe in spending more than $30 for like a whole liter of vodka. I just think it's a waste of money, especially if you're gonna mix it. So if I got a bottle of vodka, I'd probably get Majorska or Wolfschmidt. Like I would get the shittiest kind and just mix it with like club soda, which is disgusting. But you get that you get drunk quicker because it's not filtered as much, and that's my theory anyway. That's what I believe in. Yeah, I hate that. Not to like, I'm a teenager who's gonna hang out with all my friends tomorrow. Exactly. Just stay the fuck inside. What's my honest opinion about? Let me see. They acting like fat asses. A lot of rude people on Xbox. Yes, a ton of rude people on Xboxes. People pulling pranks in grocery stores, coughing on food. Yeah, they're young fucking idiots. Thoughts on people who don't wipe the machines down at the gym. There you go. Now, I've been out of the gym. I've been maintaining my weight, so I should be congratulating myself, but I've been out of the gym since last Monday because they closed it down the Tuesday after. All right. So I was really pissed off because I was like, dude, all this weight I lost, I'm going to put it back on. I'm going to be depressed. I'm going to start eating Ben and Jerry's every single night. It's going to be horrible. But it really hasn't. It really hasn't. I've actually maintained my weight and I've actually lost a couple of pounds ever since. I just walk around my neighborhood, with the old people, and that's what I do. I walk around my neighborhood. I do mountain climbers. I do push-ups, sit-ups, and all that stuff. And yeah, I'm kind of getting off topic, but that's what I do. People that don't wipe down the machines at the gym are asking for trouble, and when I see it happen, I call them out right on the spot. No, like no lie, because I'm like, that is fucking disgusting, especially if you have swamp ass. If you have swamp ass, you're just getting up from benching or doing what is that? Shoulders, benching or doing shoulders, and you get up and there's a big swamp from you getting up from your fucking filthy ass, and you don't wipe down the machine. I'm gonna call you out on it because you're a disgusting pig. Like seriously, people that don't wipe the machines at the gym are the worst people on the face of the earth. They really are, and I feel like they just do it on purpose. Like I really do. Like anyone that has gone to the gym can vouch for me when I say that, and it's not many people that don't wipe down the machines. There's a lot of high volume, respectful customers that go to the gym and people that go to the gym. But there's like that 5% of people that you do see every now and then that think they're hot shit and they don't have to wipe it down for you. And those are the ones that are probably causing the coronavirus. And they're the ones that just don't give a fuck. Hey, let me just leave my fucking ass juice right on the machine and not clean it down. Disgusting pigs, But yeah, does that satisfy what I said about that? I mean, I could go on for days about people that don't wipe down the machines. I could go on for days about people. I really can because people just annoy me. I mean, you guys don't, but people annoy me in general. The ones that like want everything given to them. They just fucking annoy me. Joseph Siriani says, nothing worse than sitting next to someone who hasn't showered in a week at a sporting event. Yo, this is actually a good one. All right. This isn't a sporting event, but I used to play blackjack all the time with my friend's dad. He taught me everything I need to know about blackjack. And I know like the back of my hand. So we were in the high roller section at Harrah's Atlantic City because he has money. He's kind of loaded. He plays usually like 100 a hand, but that's besides the point. We were in Harrah's and he was getting chewed up. I mean, like he literally like lost so much money that day, but we were still there because we were having a lot of fun. And this guy comes in just really down on his luck, wearing like a hat from 1979 or something like that. He was just like a poor bastard, and it looks like he took out a loan just to gamble with it. And he sat next to us at the table, and I'll never forget this line that my friend said. Once he sat down, he was like, "What the fuck is that stench?" Like he literally said that word for word, and I started dying of laughter because this smelled literally like roadkill covered in Indian food, covered in a baby's diaper that has been unwashed or undressed in 2 weeks. It was the most disgusting, vile thing you could ever smell. But that sentence that he used was the funniest thing I've heard because he just said it out loud because he lost so much money. He just did not care. I love people that just have no filter whatsoever, and that made my day. Like it really did. But yeah, that guy was a disgusting fat pig, and I don't care if I sound like an asshole. People make me this way sometimes because people are inconsiderate. People don't want to smell your shitty week old underwear sitting right next to us. That's the last thing we want. We just want to go out and have fun. That's all we want to do. And these people are just so disgusting and so vile, and they don't care about anyone. They really don't. It's the truth. Acting like fat asses. What about the stupid kid that caught the coronavirus licking a public bathroom toilet seat? He was just asking for it at that point. What a disgusting jerk off. Would you eat a piece of shit if you never had to work again and made 10,000 a week? No, I wouldn't. Because see, I don't think I may have explained this before the stream, but I'm the kind of person that likes to work for my money. If I won the lottery, I'd be like, all right, that's cool, but I wouldn't. I would spend that money as if it weren't my money. You know, I would spend it like a fucking idiot. You know, if I'm spending my money like I worked hard for it, I tend to be kind of on the cheaper side. You know, and if I won like the lottery and if I made money like easy money like that, eating a piece of shit, I wouldn't respect money. Like it's a different situation. You know what I'm saying? Like I'd rather just spend money that comes my way. So I wouldn't eat a piece of shit. As easy as that would be, I wouldn't eat a piece of shit for $10,000 a week. I wouldn't. It would just to me that's just way too easy. Because yeah, it would suck. You're probably gonna throw up. Your breath's gonna smell terrible for the next week. But I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't because I think that's easy $10,000 a week, and I don't like anything easy. I like to work hard. Sean Flores says, "Yo, what's up, Sean? A stimulus package is garbage. I didn't really look into it. I don't really care. I understand. Nitro. You like to work and earn that time off. Exactly. I feel like everyone should, to be honest with you. Do laugh aloud. Get over yourself. You eat pizza the one way others eat it. These norms follow norms. No, actually, I feel like everyone, and I get what you're saying. Sheep follow sheep. I understand that, but there's way to do things, and there's just ways not to do things. If you eat your pizza like a normal human being, you're not being a sheep. And if you consider yourself a sheep for eating a slice of pizza by folding it, then who gives a fuck? Like seriously, just eat it normally. There's no reason to like fold it up like a fucking pretzel and then shove it in your mouth like that. There's just no reason for it. Like literally, I see the weirdest ways to eat pizza all the time, and it's like so unnecessary. Like for example, this one guy ordered. This was a long time ago. This one guy ordered the Works pizza, the Works Sicilian pie. All right, and it comes out of the oven. My boss puts it in, cuts it into 16 pieces because the Sicilian pie is 16 pieces. He cuts it up, and this guy's Polish. This guy has to be Polish because it's in a Polish neighborhood, but you know, whatever. So he cuts it up. He puts the box, he closes it up. The guy takes it, turns it upside down, and puts it under his arm. Like, I don't get people. Like, I really don't. Like, how does that make any sense? Like, your pizza's destroyed. You know, you just spent like a good $24 on it. Like, and you're saying like eat pizza one way? I'm not eating pizza like that. Are you joking? Imagine not knowing how to have good hygiene. Yeah, it's disgusting. I missed a lot of things actually. Wow. I ate pizza like yeah. Eagles getting yeah. I eat pizza with a knife and spoon. You eat pizza with a knife and spoon? How's that even possible? Wilmstead says agree. Get peach flavored Ciroc. Very overpriced, very expensive for no reason. Who would you? No football questions tonight. Sorry, guys. I'm gonna read them during the weekend. Just tune into my channel during the weekend. They better not do that in front of me at the gym. Yeah, you better call them the fuck out for that because that is really classless and it's dirty. You should call them a fucking pig. I saw a group of kids the other day pressing their face against glass and breathing on the glass. Yeah, but you know, I used to do that when I was a kid. I think I did that. You know, so I'll give them a break on that one. The clerk running the store didn't even say anything about it. Wow. How about people in the gym with flip flops and no deodorant? They just never go to the gym. To be honest with you, they're there for the wrong reasons. They're there to hang out and just talk. And those are some of the worst people at the gym. Literally some of the worst people at the gym. Your thoughts on Nick Bosa? He's good. Hate people who don't cover their mouth when they sneeze. If a person comes next to me, and I'm not even just talking today, if a person comes next to me and doesn't cover their mouth when they're sneezing, not only am I not saying God bless you, I'm saying get the fuck out of my face before I punch it. You know, I just it's so unnecessary and it's gross. It's gross. Um, I find porn kind of gross. Why is that, Danny? Because I would say 600 million people across the world watch porn on the daily, including women. Um, I mean, porn's gross in what way? You know, when I was a kid, I was bad with dental hygiene. Today, I'm paying the price for it. Just brush your teeth. I mean, you don't even have to brush them good. Just brush them once a day or twice a day, whatever you do. Let me see. What do you think about Eagles kicking the tires on Clay Matthews? Too old? He is a little too old, but he would be a need because he's a linebacker. What about people who don't wipe themselves prior to the coronavirus? Disgusting. How about people who smell like onions at the gym? No fucking deodorant. Dude, it's disgusting, but what are you going to do about it? A lot of people don't deodorant. Some people don't believe in it because it's a chemical. You know, you put it under your arm and it makes a rash appear. So some people just don't do that. What's up, like your channel? Thank you, Chris. I really appreciate it. Most people at gym aren't jerks though. At your gym, what gym do you go to, Will Olmstead? Because I go to Retro Fitness and there's not many jerks. I agree. Well, Danny, Danny. And wow, we're almost at a half hour already. Danny, that's way different. All right, so Danny Lukenheimer says the porn that's disgusting is the porn where people are peeing into each other's mouths and in each other's buttholes. Okay, so number one, yeah, they're both disgusting, but people do more than they do the other. Okay, people pissing into each other. I don't know anyone that does that personally. I don't. Now people eat ass. That people do eat ass. Like that it's disgusting, but people do it. But pissing into each other's mouths, that is just gross. And I agree with everything you just said there. All right. So yeah, I agree. Porn can be disgusting. It just depends on what kind of porn you're into. And I'm not into that kinky shit. I'm just not. Just straightforward. Deodorant can save lives. It can. It could also get you a good significant other. A lot of people don't like people that smell like shit. And we're talking about and that's that top NFL franchise. I don't know. I mean, I'm not really thinking about that right now. I'm wired in right now. Chris Aaron, I gotta unlock that one. Chris Aaron, that filthy hellhole NYC is never gonna learn. The problem with NYC is there's so many people there and it's so congested that they're in deep shit. And I love New York City. They're in deep shit because everyone's on top of each other. Now the best thing they can do is just get everyone into a house right now. Just no one on the streets there, and hopefully it'll just go away. But everything's so congested there; it's the easiest way to get the virus. And yeah, that city's disgusting because the subways, everyone touches the poles. Whenever I go into the subway, I have to wash my hands for a good 5 minutes when I'm out of the subway because it is just so disgusting in there. But yeah, NYC is a different animal. Abel Torres says, I go to Planet Fitness and almost nobody wipes down the equipment. I swear I want to punch someone in the face. Yeah, you should. Planet Fitness is more of a cardio gym. It doesn't really have a lot of free weights, but Planet Fitness is decent for people who are starting at the gym. But it's very cheap, very, very, very cheap. I was watching Pat McAfee show today, and they had AJ Hawk on there. Seems like an arrogant fuck because most of them are. Most football players are arrogant fucks. That's all there is to it. City Fitness is usually pretty clean. Where do you live, Will Olmstead? Because I've never heard of City Fitness in my life. I never have. But yeah, it's just people are disgusting, man. It really I can't stand some of these people. Just I could go on for days. I really can. And we're almost a half hour in. I really, really appreciate everyone staying in for this stream. 26 people in here right now. Do me a favor, hit that thumbs up button. Let's try to get to 25 likes by the end of the stream, which will end in a half hour. This is a really fun stream. But yeah, thank you guys for tuning in. I really, really appreciate you guys listening to me rant about life and something for me to get my head straight. And yeah, I ran about all these stuff a lot. I do. Where are you, a lifelong New Jerseyan? Well, I am. Yeah, I'm a lifelong New Jerseyan. Do you like the new look of the Eagles defense? I mean, I see. Here's the thing, guys. On rants like these, I don't really like to talk football. I just like to clear my head about like political issues and stuff like that, and people and stuff like that. If you ask me a football question, I might answer. I might not. So don't get offended by it. We should have locked the border 2 months ago, even if 4 Americans aboard. Pay their hotel. I mean, yeah, but we can't do it now, so I'm not going to look back. I want to be home with my parents, but can't. It sucks, man. Ross, I'm really feeling for you. Does EDP have bad hygiene? The times that I've been next to him, and I'm going to be honest, the times I've been next to him, no, he hasn't. He's been perfectly fine, you know? And I know bigger people, like it's harder to wash and stuff like that. It's the truth. But no, he's always been good. Always been good. No, I don't. Yeah, I mean, I don't know how to answer that even better. Like, I don't know. I went to what was it, South Street Diner with him in Boston, and we had a good time. You know, have you ever been to an Eagles game and sat near someone that smelled bad? Almost every game. There's people that smell like week old beer, disgusting cigarettes, and smell like they just came from a casino. Like you deal with that every single day. And every single game, I'd have to say, I smell a reek of shit from somewhere, especially the porta potties that they never clean out. Comic Con is the worst for bad hygiene. I've never been to Comic Con, but I'll take your word for it. Uh, it's just, yeah, but the Eagles question, yeah, I mean, any sporting event. It's not Eagles games, it's any sporting event. I could get a slice of pizza from fucking Lorenzo's and Sons, and this kid in front of me will smell like week old shit. It's like the parents don't know how to wash the kids. It's just disgusting. Why do people in EDP stream tell him to twerk all the time? Because he did it that one time after the Steelers game. That's why they expect him to. and on his live streams, he actually gets paid a lot. And people say to twerk. I saw this one guy that put $100 in there the other day, and he told him to twerk, and he didn't do it. So it was funny. It's funny, but I actually feel good for people that put out that much money. I really do. That means that they're really entertained by someone, and I like that. It smells bad on the escalator going up the upper deck of the link. Yeah, because no offense, and I don't want to offend anyone here, but no offense, but people that usually sit on the upper deck are people that can't really afford a ticket or spend their whole bank account on a ticket, and they can't afford anything else. And usually they can't afford. They'd rather spend their money on tickets to a game than a bar of soap to wash their ass. So yeah, that's where you find that. People tightly packed. Yep. And usually some of the worst fans sit up there, like people that just want to cause fights for no reason. Um, so that's where you get that. That's where you get that. But yeah, I mean, the fans are great. The fans are great. They make a lot of noise. This the home field advantage is great, and I love the Eagles games. I really do. I haven't sat on the upper deck at an Eagles game since Monday Night Football against the Green Bay Packers 2016, where I actually cried. What's the difference between Bang and Monster? Well, there's a big difference because Bang, and I'll show you right now, has super creatine in it, okay? Monster does not. Monster just gives you the hibby-jibbies, and that's about it. This is good. I wouldn't say it's good for you because it's sweet and it has no calories. I don't know how they do that. But I like it, and it's not really doing anything to harm me. But potent brain and body fuel. That's just something that I guess it's working. I haven't drank all of it, and I have a lot of energy. So there you go. Let me see. Ross says, I ride the bus when someone smells like cigs and fucking covers the whole bus. Well, you're gonna find that because usually I don't want to offend anyone here either. But Ross, usually when people ride the bus, they're kind of low on money, and people that are low on money usually tend to smoke cigarettes because they're depressed. So that's why the bus usually smells like cigarettes. I'm not saying you're broke, so don't take offense to that. But that's usually the case with some people. They're low on money, so they take the bus. I can't answer that, Axel. I'm not answering that one because I don't have an opinion, and I don't judge people by different colors of their skin and stuff like that. So I don't know. I'm moving to Kansas after this shit's over with, away from this East Coast rat hole. Place place is a breeding ground for diseasing cunts. Hey, you have a point. My mom hates that word, by the way. Yeah, you have a big point. Anything else? Nope. Pretty much covered every base, and we're 35 minutes in. This is a great fucking stream. I'll probably watch this back and just die laughing at it because you guys are just giving in such great responses. But it's always fun to just rant about these things that happen daily, and people are just so weird, but that's what's cool. People are weird in their own different ways, and you can just tell stories because people are just so damn filthy and disgusting. U.S. has the most coronavirus cases. Yeah, I read up on that, but here's the thing: do you guys really believe that China had less cases than we did? Like, that's an unofficial stat. It has to be. China has billions of people living in that country. Do you really believe that number? I don't believe that number. Suburb of Camden. But I work in Philly. You live in Camden. Now let me ask you a question, because Camden is one of the more dizziest, the one of the more dangerous places to live on the planet. Do you live right in the heart of it all, or do you live outside of it, outside of where the action is? I don't people tell me to go get donkeys all the time because they have a good cheesesteak, but I just don't want to step foot in Camden because, no lie, when I used to be a Lyft driver, I dropped this one person off, and she said, "Don't get out of the car because, number one, there's a needle and syringe right next to you, and number two, this is where they sell crack and you could possibly get shot." And I took her advice for it, and I hightailed it out of there. But where exactly do you live? Do you live in the heart of it all, or where at? So just let me know about that one. Didn't China literally lock people in their house? Don't quote me on that one. Yes, they did. They got the virus out within 3 months because they did it in such an inhumane way. They wielded shut people in their house. They locked them in. All right, we can't do that. So it's going to take a little bit more time. But people hanging out in groups over here, if you did that in countries like China, not only would they kick the shit out of you, they would throw you in prison for 10 years. All right. So USA needs to be a little bit more stricter when it comes down to this stuff. And I really think they're going to start doing it. Tripled in AZ in 2 days. Yeah, but you know what, Cattle Dog, here's the thing. It's not going to last long in Arizona because it's so goddamn hot out there. And once it starts heating up even more, the disease is going to just die. You don't have anything to worry about in Arizona. Maybe right now as it's starting, but a little bit down the road, maybe 2 to 3 weeks, I feel like it's going to be out of Arizona completely, and you'll be fine with work. Because I saw your video, what was it today, scared of missing work and stuff like that. You'll be fine because it's hot as fuck out there. It's like Vegas in the summer or in the spring. It's just so hot, and that's where viruses die off. How did you feel about the Dems using the stimulus packages to get shit for their own agenda and not for the people who actually need it? And they always do that. I mean, they've done it for years. China freaking wielding people inside. Yep. And this is a good article about the coronavirus. I'll look into that right after the stream. I could go on talking about the coronavirus for days, but the thing is I don't like talking about it because whenever I talk about it, people are like, "Oh, fact check," and I just don't like dealing with that. I'm sorry, I'm so past that point. This morning I was trying to be nice. I got my fever checked mandatorily because I've been out and stuff like that. My fever I didn't have a fever. It was 97.5. That was what the temperature was on my forehead. All right. It was one of those digital ones. And I put on my Facebook, if you have under 100.4 temperature, you're in the clear. All right. And some asshole that hasn't posted on my Facebook in months comes and comments in the comment section. He's like, "Stop spreading false information. You're not helping anybody by doing this." Well, motherfucker, I do that, number one, because tests are very hard to come by. All right. The actual tests are very hard to come by. So if you have less than a 104.4 temperature, I'm going to let you know that one of those symptoms might not be there. It'll make people feel less stressed and panic less. All right, because number one, the tests are only for people with symptoms. Number two, they used to be an arm and a leg to afford. And number three, they're very hard to come by. So me putting out that little information probably helped people calm down just a little bit. But nope, people want to jump down your throats and play the hero card, and that's just how it goes all the time. I hate people like that. I really do. I just want this bullshit to end. I don't want to go back to the gym and get. I want to go back to the gym and get the fuck out of my house. I've been wanting to go back to the gym for days, but unfortunately, it's not happening right now. You're a go. Don't let anyone tell you play it. Thank you so much. I really appreciate Triple G. It depends where you are. Downtown Camden is a shithole. I mean, when someone says don't get out of the car because there's a syringe and needle next to you, I tend to not get out of the car. That's just me just using my common sense. I've been reading a lot of facts about the virus. To me, it's not something we should take lightly, but it's not as bad as people make it out to be. It's bad for old people. It's bad for old people with illnesses. And they don't want it to spread because they don't want more people dying. And that's fair because no one wants to see other people die. But it's crazy. This virus is crazy. It just sucks. It's a different way of living right now. At least I'm saving up a ton of money so I can be rich at the end of this. But, it's weird. It really is. I laugh every time I hear the great host comes in here. Yeah, I mean, he's usually regular. He's not in here yet. I live in a township called Voorhees. It's all right. And mostly resident. Oh, Voorhees, New Jersey. Yeah, that's where the Flyer Skate Zone is. It's not really Camden. EDP made it. Props to him. EDP is growing like really rapidly. These random hours were a good idea you came up with. And Q&A Venton's time is great. I really appreciate that, Joseph. I feel like, me ranting to the world and me getting my thoughts out there, it's something I had to do a long time ago. But, I'm glad I held things in so I could share with you guys now because it gives me something to do after work. And I feel like I have a lot of things on my mind. That's exactly why I did that political show with Philly 500 the other day, because not only do I have things on my mind, did you hear the first 5 minutes of that show and what things that guy has on his mind? That the intellect on that guy, sports alone, forget sports, politically alone, Jesus Christ, he should be on Fox News. If you want to know what I'm talking about, go back and watch that show, the first 5 minutes, and listen to what this guy says. Like, it's crazy the brain that this guy has. I like Cherry Hill. That's where I stay when I go to Eagles games. Cherry Hill is awesome. I love the mall. I love Cherry Hill Mall. It's very big. It's very convenient, and it has a lot of stores that I like. What guy? Philly 500, Axel. Philly 500. He nailed the political show. He literally nailed, and I'm gonna be doing another political show with him because his insight is just so fucking phenomenal and so out there. It's just like you just love listening to it. Like he has to be not only one of my favorite Eagles video makers, but one of my favorite video makers on YouTube. Like in general, the guy like. If this guy wasn't doing Eagles content, he'd be just fine doing anything else. Like this guy has thoughts for days, and that's why I really like him. I like people that are creative and don't do the same old, same old. That's why I brought him on for the political show because I wanted him because I know what kind of horizons he has. I know. I just wanted him to put it out there on stream to advertise what he knows because this guy's brain it's fucking huge, Wash your hands, and that's a fact. Yes, King Beast. Yes. Is Philly 500 an idiot? Philly 500's not an idiot. He's not. He's one of the smartest people you'll ever meet. Ever. He's not even in here right now. For me to talk him up, he's not even in here right now. He is one of the smartest guys you'll ever meet. Ever. He has so many ideas. The political show was great. Intelligent speaker from both of you. Yeah, but I give him more credit because I was the one moderating it. I was the one running it, but he stole the show. Like the things that he was talking about, it's just things that he was nailing like day after day. And me and him agree that the coronavirus was put here manually. We both agree on that to cause a recession. We both agree on that, and we talk politics so at least twice a week, and we could talk for hours. Maybe I'll invite him on the stream during the weekend and we'll talk. But I just love talking to that guy, about anything, not just Eagles related stuff, just anything, because I could talk for days. I want to hear what he was holding back when he said if he talked about it, they would shut down the stream. He's talking about the WikiLeaks. There was some fucked up shit in those WikiLeaks with Hillary Clinton. And there's thing that you cannot discuss it because when he talked about it all stream to me, I'm like, okay, I understand why you didn't talk about it. But if you really want to get into detail and get into depth about what those WikiLeaks said, just do research. It's bad stuff. It's really, really, really bad stuff. And yeah, he does his research. He does his homework. He knows what he's talking about. And yeah, I mean, he should be on Fox News. Like, he really should. He really, really should. Like, he shouldn't even be fucking with the sports stuff. Like, sports stuff to me, like, sports stuff is easy. You know, anyone can do sports. You just have to have a good personality to somewhat make it. You know, sports to me are easy. Like, anyone can talk sports because everyone adapts to it. Everyone loves sports. You know, but not everyone can do politics. You know, not everyone can do that. You know, you got to really do your research, and he nails it. Fucking nails it. Fat Tony, Hillary Clinton, one of my few individuals to put fear into my family business. Fuck Hillary Clinton. And you know what? She's going to end up running again. I already know it. Me and Philly 500 already know it. She's going to be on that ballot come November for the Democratic side. You just watch. I'm telling you right now, because something's going to happen to Joe Biden where he gets sick, and Hillary Clinton's going to be his VP nominee, and he gets sick, and she's going to take up for him, and she's going to get nominated, and we'll have that all over again. Yeah, I'm not ready for that one, but she'll get killed, so I don't really care. I like the fact that when you and Philly talk about the Eagles, you guys disagree on a lot of things, but you guys have good civil conversations. Yeah. Thing is, we do disagree on a lot, but recently we haven't, because I've been saying for years that Howie Roseman's a stooge. Like, I don't like Howie Roseman at all. I think he's a fucking moron. And what's the one thing you want to do with this team right now? It's to put weapons on offense for your star quarterback, and he's not doing that. Like, he's just an idiot. He's just a cap guy, and you're gonna ruin Carson Wentz's prime. Like, he doesn't care. Like, you're talking about a guy that drafted Marcus Smith in the first round. Like, he's a stooge. He's an idiot, and I'm never gonna like him. Like, it's just my opinion. Have you heard of the Secret Vegas Football Challenge? It's the best handicap football sports betting out right now. Well, there's no sports betting going on right now when it comes to American sports, so I'll look into it when all this flies over. You know, not much I can do right now. But guys, we are almost at 50 minutes. We have about like 13 minutes left. Do me a huge favor. If you like this stream, smash that thumbs up button. Hit the subscribe button. I will be doing these rants at least twice a week. But yeah, hit that thumbs up button. Click the notification bell at the top. I will be doing a 3-hour stream on Saturday at least. I might be on tomorrow. I'm not sure. Maybe, maybe not. But on Saturday, I will be doing a 3-hour to 4-hour stream because, let's face it, I have nothing better to do. So I'll come on here, talk to you guys, maybe do a Q&A, maybe invite some people on here to talk to. And yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. What a disaster. Lots of great players in the 2014 draft. Yeah, big disaster. And he got put in the closet, and a college football player took his job. A college football coach took his job, wasn't qualified at all, took his job and got rid of everybody. What's the grossest thing you've seen someone do? Grossest thing I've seen someone do? Eat shit. It's the grossest thing I've ever seen someone do. It's pretty disgusting. It was a little kid too. It was in Old Navy. He was in like this phone. It was like a phone booth type of thing, and he literally shit himself, and he didn't know what to do with the diarrhea going down his pants. So he picked it up and put it in his mouth. It was the most disgusting, grotesque thing I've seen in my life. Like, I remember it like it happened 10 years ago, and I remember it like it happened yesterday. It was so gross. Like, it was disgusting. And I'm sorry I had to share that with you because it just made me throw up in my mouth a little bit. Eagles' biggest steal in the draft in the later rounds. Jalen Mills. Jalen Mills has to be because he was picked in the 7th round and he's our starting safety now. So that has to be. No one from our 2015 draft class is still on the team. People think Howie is good. He's not good. People think he's good because we won a Super Bowl, and Joe Douglas was the reason for that. Do you know how to hand toss a pizza? I do. I do. I don't cook. I don't make pizza, but I know how to hand toss it. How's the pizza business? Doing good. It's doing really, really, really good. Oh man, but yeah, it's crazy world out there, guys. Just be sanitary, be smart, wash your hands, keep your hygiene in check, and you'll be good. 2015 draft was shipped. Yes, it was. Yes, it was. That is just gross. All right. Me and my family saps have been ordering takeout every night in Vegas to keep these mom and pop shops going. Yeah, you're what makes the business run. To be honest with you, the normal person. Let's be real. The 2017 draft was shit. Just being honest. Yeah, I mean, the draft where we got Nelson Aguilar, that was the chip draft. Nelson Aguilar somewhat helped us win a Super Bowl, so I won't say he was a complete bust. We got Jordan Hicks in that draft as well. Jordan Hicks, to me, was a standout player, and he's doing work on the Arizona Cardinals. He just couldn't stay on the field. So I don't know. I don't think Chip actually did a bad job when it came to drafting players. But a lot of people hate him, and rightfully so, because he gave away the fan favorites. You know, sometimes you just don't do that, and he did that. He did exactly what you're not supposed to do, but helped us win the Super Bowl. So I'm not complaining. Mm. Mm. Wow. That's gonna keep me up all night. But I'll have to work till 5:30 tomorrow, so I'm good. All right, so Danny Lukenheimer says, I saw a woman shave her legs on the train. That was gross. Well, at least she's shaving her legs. At least she's not letting it grow out. So it's half gross, I'd say. Hicks was a beast. Yeah, I thought he was a beast. He just couldn't stay healthy. Most sports commentators will say Eagles' best draft was 2002. Well, 2001 we got Fred X. That was pretty bad. 2002, I'm trying to think back to what we got. We missed up on a lot of players. We could have had Chad Johnson. We didn't get him. We could have had Reggie Wayne. We didn't get him. It was pretty bad. Family business was not pleased with Chip Kelly. Brian Westbrook was a fucking monster. That's my favorite running back to date for the Eagles. Yeah, he was drafted in the third round from Villanova. My team, the Chargers, treat their own players like they're leaving shit. I think Cam Newton goes to the Chargers. I really do. He either goes to the Chargers or the Redskins, in my opinion. Because I saw him working out with Tyrod Taylor, who's on the Chargers. I think I could be wrong about that. But yeah, I could see Cam Newton going out west because it's warm there. All right, so Danny Lukenheimer says, I saw a guy picking dead skin off his feet and eating it. That is fucking disgusting. It's probably a cannibal or a future cannibal. Like, that is gross. That is pretty bad. And that pretty much takes the cake for the night. Not going to lie. No, my story about the kid shitting and eating it still takes the cake. That's gross. One of the grossest fucking things you can do. Holy shit, that was a big one. Who's my least favorite AFC team? The Chiefs. I don't like the Chiefs. I don't like Andy Reid. It's gonna make me sick to my stomach. That he's gonna win like 3-4 now. I don't. I didn't want him to win one. You know, the problem with him winning one pretty much meant that it was the hardest one, and now he's gonna have an easy time. Not Pittsburgh. That's a good one. I don't like Pittsburgh because of Ben Roethlisberger, but he's almost out the door, so they'll be more tolerable. But do you have any friends that have bad hygiene? No, but my friend doesn't use deodorant, and that's a big problem because every single time I tell him, "Dude, you smell like shit," standing next to me, but he's a good friend of mine, so I can't really like say anything else. But he needs to start using deodorant. It's pretty disgusting. Pittsburgh has the worst fans. Yeah, I mean the Chiefs are set up pretty good right now. Team Triple G, they really are. I mean the Chiefs have the quarterback. If he could stay healthy, I think he's the best quarterback in the league. They're set up really well. And, you know, I think Andy Reid winning one of them was just the worst thing that could have possibly happened. But whatever. You know, at least people are happy. That's all I can say. I like seeing people happy. It puts a big smile on my face. Except if you're an asshole, then I hope you die. Or not die. Fall off a bridge and don't break bones, but don't die. I know Mahomes is good, but he just annoys me for some reason. I can't really say why. Maybe it's because he talks like Kermit the Frog, or his girlfriend is the most annoying woman on the face of the earth. That's possibly why. My Niners will get him back. Watch. Your Niners had every chance to win that game. I mean, I bet on them. They were up 10 with 6 to go in the fourth quarter, and they gave it up. Kyle Shanahan choked away another game, and I have to live with that one for the rest of my life because that was a big bet. I hate the Chiefs till I die. Go Broncos. Yeah, I'm not a big Chiefs guy either. Not a big Chiefs guy at all. Oh my god. Ugh. Oh my god. Woo! Danny Lukenheimer. I think it's his voice. It could be. I hate Wilson fucking rat. Yeah. I mean, I think he's a good quarterback. I don't like Pete Carroll. I think he's a weasel. Yo, what's up, Trevor? How you doing? You're late. You missed a lot. Throughway Productions. Oh, Trevor, by the way, this weekend I'm going to be on stream for 3 hours. You could join me whenever you want. I'm going to be inviting guests on and off the whole time, 3 to 4 hours. You can join me if you want. If you're not doing anything, like going to the gym because you're so special, you can join me if you want. Three-Way Production says, go Birds. Yep, go Birds. Their chat ripped off the Braves. Yeah, I think so. Penn State, Pittsburgh Steelers fans, the fucking worst. I agree with the Penn State. Trevor's down. We knew that. We knew that, Trevor. We know you're going to come on because you're entertaining, and I'm entertaining. Thoughts on Jim Schwartz? Love Jim Schwartz. Bringing him back was the best thing we could have ever. Well, actually, him not leaving was the best thing that could have ever happened. He was the reason why we won the last 4 games. He was the reason, and he was the reason why we were in the playoff game. So a lot of people like to use him as a scapegoat. I don't understand why. He was the reason why we were in games. There we go. Don't let anyone tell you. Thank you so much. Did you ever think about attending Rutgers? I did attend Rutgers for a semester. I had to drop out for personal reasons, and school isn't really for me. I can't really pay attention, but I went there for a semester. I don't mind Russell Wilson. What's wrong with him? Nothing wrong with him. You're welcome for Will Parks. I hope he performs well for you guys. Well, he's very damn excited to be here. I'll tell you that much. Will Parks is he's like a major Philly guy. I think he was born here, and he just he loves being here, and that's what I like. It's also a pretty known fact that anyone who becomes a Detroit Lion head coach, they never become a head coach again. Exactly. I exited Jim. Actually has good corners to work with now. Saw this guy. This should be an interesting one. I saw this guy jacking his shit on a trolley. People don't think that diet is a part of hygiene. It is. Well, it's not a diet. It's not a diet. That's not a diet. I don't. Maybe I read that wrong. I don't know. Maybe I have to read that back later. I don't know. But I just took a big sip or a gulp of this bang, and I have tons of energy now. Most overrated quarterback, probably Lamar Jackson. Probably. Best Philly pizza, it's got to be Angelo's. Angelo's by far. No, I think it's the only good pizza in Philly. Hygiene people are the numero uno reason why my work is closed and coronavirus. Yep. Well, I think coronavirus is a big reason, though, to be honest. Slay, best cornerback we ever had, underdog by far. I guess. I liked P-Rob personally, but I guess. There's no such thing as good or bad smell. Every person has a unique smell. It's great. Best comment of the night. Best comment of the night. All right, well, we're a minute to go in this Ranting Hour. This is one of my favorite Ranting Hours, and it went by really quick. I just want to take this time to say thank you guys for tuning in. It's been a blast and a pleasure for this Ranting Hour. I will be back this weekend for my 3 to 4 hour streams. You guys could tune in, have a lot of fun. Just get your popcorn ready. It's going to be a blast. I'm going to be bringing on Philly 500, Trevor, anyone else who wants to anyone else who wants to join. Video makers only, though. People that actually put their face up. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So on your way out, guys, I just want to ask you one favor. Do me a favor, hit that thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel, and click that notification bell at the top for the streams during the weekend, and try to share this stream around so it gets out there and into the public. But I really, really appreciate it, and yeah, I am thankful for you guys. I really am. But with that being said, I'm out of here. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up button. Peace. I'm out. Bye.